So, Sweetie got a request for a pocket business shirt for Wolf's Haven Farm, local farm here, farmer's market, the whole 9 yards there. And the request was to do the shirt pocket based on her business card. And as you can see, this is her business card that I have brought in for reference. I'm not actually doing any object tracing. I'm not doing any of that. I'm freehand making this based on the image in this card. I've already done the Wolf's Haven part, and she wanted the wolf's paw print for the O like she has it on here. Problem is, the way it is on the card, it would be way too small to come out right in an embroidery. And after you've done this a time or two, you're gonna recognize that when you're creating the design, you're gonna go, "No, this is too small." It's kind of what I did here. I just went ahead and took the notion that it needed to be bigger, and we can see that without the. Let me make the rest of that a little bit easier to see. So I went ahead and I've already done the satin stitch font creation of Wolf's Haven Farm on the Greene County, Tennessee. That's a Inkstitch library lettering, one that comes with it. It's the Inkstitch small font. I did that for that part. It's not too bad at this point. A little bit worried about the Greene County, Tennessee part being too small, but I think it'll be okay. I won't know for sure until I do a test run. The thing I'm recording this for is the mountains. I'm not sure how the mountains are going to come out. I have an idea on how I'm going to do it. Basically just create that design and lock it in down here. Make a little white space and do the next one. I think I'm only going to do 2, but we'll see. We'll see how that comes out. And at the end of this video, I will post the image of the actual embroidery piece on this one to show how it comes out. Part of my goal in this video is to show you that, and to show just to show that Inkstitch can be used in the business environment to create professional embroidery pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and show you on the realistic preview what we have so far. And I don't have any of the Wolf Haven part. I don't have it cutting stitches, so I will add that in at the end. So you'll just have to use your imagination. There's the paw print. It is a satin stitch paw print. Just because I knew it'd look a lot nicer. I'll speed this up. So that's what we have so far. And now I am going to work on creating a mountain chain. I'm going to move this up a little bit because I want it to be a little closer. And then we're going to trace. I don't want that to be out there. I want that to be inside. And I'll do the little curve pieces after the fact. To move your working space over is middle click on your mouse wheel. Oh, I don't want it to go outside of that. Yeah, I'm going to stop right about there. And then hit the control button to drop straight down. I'm going to drop straight down to total gas. I'm going to drop straight down to about there. And then I'm going to come over, hit the control button again so that it's a straight line. Oh, I hate it when I do that. Okay, hit the control button so it's a straight line, and to there, and then straight line up. Okay, so there is my outline. I'm going to get rid of the stroke. Push the shift button, hit the X over here. That will get rid of the stroke. And this is going to be done on a light blue shirt. So what we're looking for is probably that. And then I'm going to draw, I think I'm going to do a highlight of the top, maybe. I don't know yet. I'm totally winging this. Okay, so I've got that one. And I'm going to pause for just a second. I'm going to reveal some information that you can find online that I just don't want to represent in this video. So I'll be right back. Okay, so there's my next mountain chain. I'm only going to do 2 mountain chains, but I'm going to make it kind of look like I did 3. So we'll get this in place. We're going to do our little overlapping cutaway. Put that down a little bit more. Okay, something like that. And then we're going to just duplicate that. Click that one and then do a difference. Yeah, that's the one. About forgot. So that needs to move down. So this is what I'm working with here. And then on this one, we're going to hit duplicate. And then we're going to go into that duplicate layer. I'm going to turn off fill. And on stroke style, let me think about that for a minute. And it's definitely not going to be black. And I think it's going to be the same color. Oops. We'll make it a little darker just for the moment. Because if I do it the same color, I won't know what I'm doing. So we're going to make it the same color for the moment. And then do the same thing on that one. Duplicate. Go into fill, turn it off, stroke paint. Stroke paint. Different color, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so in this one, make sure I'm on the right one. That is our overlay, okay? On this one, I'm going to do some node cutting. Right here on this node, I'm going to cut that one. And on this node, we're going to cut that one. So that leaves this one. That leaves that one. Nope. Okay, I'm going to go in here, make sure we're cut. Yep, we're cut. Get out of the way. Okay. Come over here to the other side, separate that one. And select all. I think that worked. Nope, it did not. Or did it? Yes, it did. Okay. I'll show you what I did there. This is technically two separate pieces now. So when I select that one and hit Control A, it activates every single node just along that one, but not the other one. So when I hit delete, it deletes the one I don't want. Outstanding. The next thing we're going to do, next thing I want to do is I want to cut this one right here and drive that down about like that. And I I think I will. I'm going to select these two and put one in between. Let's try it again. Select these two and add one. Okay, it worked that time. So I can have this one up here and then move that one down. So it looks like a little bit of a slope going on. All right. Okay, I'm going to leave that one like it is. Now I'm going to do the same thing with this one. It's the one I sort of want to turn into making it look like there's two mountain chains in this one. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a second. Same thing with this one. Select that node. Use this break path at selected node. Use that to break it up. That out. That one out. I guess I probably don't have to do that. And then same thing here. Break path at selected node. Select one of the nodes on this bottom one. Hit Control A. Hit delete. That one's gone. So now I want this one. I want this one to, again, break it selected node and pull that on down. And then on this side, do it again. Break it selected node and pull that down. I have no idea how this is going to come out, so I am just, wow, don't look bad from a distance, maybe. So this is going to be an experimental run for sure. Alrighty, so let's see. I want to know which one is that. Okay, and then that one is highlight for that one. That one is highlight for that one. So I want to move that one up one. Okay, I wanted to just select these right here. We'll see what that looks like. And we can also, another thing that might be helpful is the mountain chain that's furthest in the back. Huh. Okay. Another thing I want to do is both of the highlight, come on, both of the highlight pieces, which is not that one, is that one, not that one. Okay, we'll move that up. So it should be that one and that one. Yep. Both of these highlight top pieces. We're going to go into extensions, Inkstitch, params. And on repeat 0, I'm going to make, oh, you know what? I need to do this first. Stroke style, give that a dash stroke. Now go into extensions, Inkstitch, params. We're going to give that a bean stitch repeat. Hit apply. And then on this fill stitch for the background one, I'm going to jump into Inkstitch params, and I'm going to make the stitch a little further apart. That'll make it feel a little less dense, like it's further away. So spacing between rows, I'm going to change that to 0.4. Actually, let's go ahead and make it 0.5. That's double what it is default. That might work. So then we're going to stitch this out. We'll stitch it out. Anytime you're doing, especially when you're playing around like I'm playing around, always do a test piece. See what it looks like. You may have to adjust a little bit, but this will be interesting. Let's see what we have here. So I'm going to stop this video here. You won't notice it, but okay. I'm fixing to show you the embroidered piece. That's going to happen sometime in the near future. And I'll take a picture of it and I'll put that at the end of this video. So this is a picture of my first test piece. And I got the daggum colors mixed up. I mixed up my order. The light blue that's here in the foreground was supposed to be the one in the background, and I was going to put a darker blue in the foreground. So you kind of have to use your imagination here, but overall it looks good. Sweetie wants me to go ahead and take these, the background stitching all the way down. She says it looks like it's unfinished. And my thought was at the time, you know, that's the little foggy area. If you think of a Bob Ross, that's the little foggy area that's in between the different planes of a mountain range. So I'm going to take that down, and I got to do something different with the Greene County part because that obviously messed up. The rest of it looks pretty good. It's a little squirrely looking because I only did this on a piece of stabilizer instead of, you know, it's not stabilizer on a fabric. So this is just pure stabilizer. So overall, I'm really happy with how this is turning out. Once I get the background to go down all the way right here, I think it's going to turn out nice. And then I did it on the machine that doesn't cut, so I didn't worry about trying to cut. And you can see there's a lot of jump stitching going on, that sort of thing. So the jump stitches are making the wolf paw print not come out as good as it really is. It doesn't look good in the picture, but it looks better on the piece. I just need to move that piece of paw down a little bit, and I think it'll be fine. Overall, really happy with this. Gonna play around with a little bit more, and I'll do another video to update it, to update you. And I might play around a little bit more with doing some mountains, because that's kind of neat, I think. Anyway, hope this inspires you a little bit, shows you maybe something new, and thanks for watching.